Israel has approved an additional $3 billion purchase of fifth-generation F-35 stealth fighter jets from the United States. The 25 new aircraft will be funded.
Minutes ago, Israel finally exposed a dramatic breakthrough. Imagine a fighter jet that breaks all the rules of physics. Israel just showed off this powerful new technology, making everyone pay attention during a tough time with Hamas. Could this new jet change the fight with Hamas? Let's find out how this big breakthrough might turn the tide in warfare. Israel's new technological marvel. Tensions between Israel and Hamas paused when Israel introduced a fighter jet that was ahead of its time. This launch has caught the eye of the whole world, making people wonder how it will change the ongoing conflict. But Hamas has no idea what's coming. No one can believe one key factor about the drone's immense power. So what makes this spacecraft so special, and how might it change the dynamics between Israel and Hamas? Let's dive into the incredible features of Elon Musk's UFO-like spacecraft. Although Falcon 1 was retired in 2009, it set the stage for all future SpaceX successes. Next came the Falcon 9, a medium-lift rocket that can carry up to 22,800 kilograms to orbit and first launched in 2010. This rocket has become a key player in space exploration. It's been upgraded several times, with the latest version featuring a reusable first stage that can land, be recovered, and flown again, making space travel much cheaper. But the story doesn't end here. This rocket aims to surpass all existing rockets, with the goal of revolutionizing space travel. SpaceX has also created several rocket engines, like the Merlin, Kestrel, and Raptor. The Raptor engine in particular is crucial for powering the Starship, using liquid oxygen and methane, a big step forward in rocket technology. The latest version, Dragon 2, completed its first crewed flight in 2020, strengthening SpaceX's role in human space exploration. But here's where things get even more interesting. Elon Musk has been working on a real-life UFO known as the X-1, which has caught the attention of the US government. This craft, the result of years of research at SpaceX, can reach hypersonic speeds and boasts incredible fuel efficiency, a major breakthrough in aerospace engineering. But that's not all. There's more to this story, and it's bound to change how we think about technology and its role in global conflicts. Advanced aerospace technology sparks important conversations about innovation, global politics, and the future of warfare. The X-1 stands out because it has a special camouflage that makes it almost invisible, blending into the sky like a cloud. The Pentagon, at first confused, thought the X-1 was a UFO and sent fighter jets to chase it, which adds an exciting twist to the story. Elon Musk's secretive approach during the X-1's development has left his competitors guessing about his true intentions. The X-1 is the only aircraft that has a small space shuttle engine, a feature previously only seen in SpaceX's Hawk hypersonic missile. This engine allows the X-1 to reach incredible speeds, making current missile defenses useless. Along with this, the X-1's design helps it use 30% less fuel, which is another impressive feat. What really sets the X-1 apart is its microwave technology, which sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie. This system can either melt enemy aircraft or mess up their electronics, potentially changing the way wars are fought. But this isn't even the most surprising part. When the X-1's microwave radiation is aimed at a person, it absorbs 83% of the energy into the skin's top layer, creating a sensation like touching molten metal. This intense pain forces enemies to retreat, leaving their gear behind. This feature makes the X-1 a powerful tool for the US military. However, there's tension between Elon Musk and the Pentagon over how this technology should be used, leading to tricky discussions about its place in modern military tactics. The X-1 pushes forward, but what's next is even more thrilling, exposing the X-1's air combat revolution. Even with these disagreements, the X-1 continues to amaze with its stealth abilities, slipping past radar and flying at heights of 105,000 feet, even higher than the famous SR-71 Blackbird. This mix of speed, invisibility, and altitude could change space travel and air defense as we know it. But like any machine, the X-1 has its own challenges. To take on this high-speed aircraft, extremely fast missiles are needed, which is where the F-35 Lightning II and F-22 Raptor come in. However, even these advanced jets struggle to keep up with the X-1's speed of 4,600 knots. In comparison, the F-35 only reaches 1,200 knots. By the time an F-35 is ready to act, the X-1 could already have finished its mission and returned home without needing to refuel. The goal behind creating the X-1 was to build a fighter jet ready to handle the challenges of 21st century warfare, able to face all new threats. While the F-35 and F-22 have hypersonic missiles that can travel at Mach 4 and reach speeds up to 3,100 knots. These missiles can only keep their top speed for about half an hour. This makes any battle with the X-1 a very risky situation. But the real question is, will these advanced technologies be enough to keep up with the ever-evolving demands of modern warfare? The X-1 aircraft brings some unique challenges with its unusual weapon system. Unlike regular fighter jets that use standard missiles, the X-1 has a powerful microwave system. This system emits electromagnetic waves in the millimeter wave spectrum, working similarly to a laser but over a wider area. At its highest setting, this microwave radiation can completely destroy an enemy aircraft, often melting it down. However, it's usually used to disable electronic systems, turning advanced fighter jets into nothing more than metal chunks falling from the sky. The X-1 was designed as part of a broader Air Force strategy called the high-low mix, which aims to balance advanced technology with tactical flexibility. One of the X-1's standout features is its engine, similar to those found in rockets used for space missions. This allows the X-1 to reach incredible heights, up to 105,000 feet, well beyond what most military aircraft can achieve. But that's not the only impressive thing. The X-1's microwave system doesn't just mess with mechanical systems. It can also affect the people inside other aircraft with its intense waves. Plus, the jet's advanced stealth technology makes it nearly invisible to radar and hard to spot against the sky, blending in like a cloud. Of course, none of this would be possible without the highly skilled pilots who fly these advanced machines. Their ability to think quickly and act under pressure makes flying the X-1 both challenging and exciting. When we look at its operational ceiling, the X-1 really stands out, especially compared to other jets like the F-22 Raptor, which can only reach 72,000 feet. The addition of the microwave weapon makes it even more dangerous, requiring opposing pilots to be even more agile and tactical. Historically, the only U.S. aircraft that could reach similar heights was the SR-71 Blackbird. But unlike the X-1, the SR-71 didn't have offensive capabilities and relied on its speed and altitude to stay safe. The X-1, on the other hand, combines these high altitudes with powerful weapons, making it a significant force in modern air combat. As the X-1 stretches technology's limits, other big changes are underway, the race for air dominance. But here's the catch, the X-1 isn't invincible. The biggest threat could come from other aircraft that can get close enough to use supersonic missiles. In the U.S. military, the F-35 Lightning II and the F-22 are equipped to take on such a challenge, making them strong competitors in the fight for air dominance. Switching gears a bit, SpaceX isn't just about aerospace technology. The company also works on projects like Starlink, which aims to provide global internet access. While some astronomers worry about the potential for light pollution, by late 2022, Starlink had already gained over 1 million subscribers. Elon Musk's commitment to helping humanity was also evident during events like the 2018 Thai cave rescue, where SpaceX built a mini-submarine, and again in 2020 when the company contributed to public health efforts during the COVID-19 pandemic. These actions show that SpaceX is dedicated to making a positive impact beyond just space exploration. In the midst of ongoing territorial conflicts, the situation has become increasingly violent. Israeli forces have clashed with Lebanon's militant groups, like Hezbollah, in a tense geopolitical environment. At the same time, the U.S. military has been showcasing its advanced technology, with companies like Lockheed Martin leading the way in aerospace innovation. Two key examples are the F-35 Lightning II and the stealthy F-117 Nighthawk, both of which are impressive feats in aviation. Additionally, the SR-71 Blackbird, known for its incredible speed of 2,000 miles per hour, has pushed the boundaries of aircraft design. It shows that modern aerospace engineering can handle even the toughest conditions faced during high-speed flights. Now, all eyes are on the SR-72, a new aircraft that aims to break speed records and revolutionize aerodynamics once again. Its hybrid engine, which combines traditional turbojet technology with advanced ramjet design, is built for top performance from takeoff to landing. The SR-72 isn't just about speed, it's also about blending functionality with style. Its engine efficiently turns fuel into power, pushing the aircraft to astonishing speeds. The SR-72's ability to reach Mach 10 is more than just a number. It represents a major technological leap, taking us into what once seemed like science fiction. The SR-72, also known as the Dark Star, is pushing the limits of aviation, leaving behind the physical boundaries of the past. This aircraft isn't just fast, its ability to move quickly and accurately is essential for modern air combat, making it a key part of the U.S. defense strategy. Inside the cockpit, the pilot and the aircraft become a single unit. The pilot's quick thinking is seamlessly connected with the aircraft's advanced controls, allowing for smooth and precise maneuvers. In this setting, science and creativity come together, turning pilots into masters of a dynamic dance in the skies. But this isn't the most impressive part. The Dark Star's integration of the laser weapon system marks a big step forward in warfare. This technology, which uses high-energy lasers, allows for quick, accurate strikes, making traditional defense systems less effective. The Dark Star is at its best when it flies over enemy territories, taking out targets with incredible precision. Yet one question lingers. Can we push aerospace technology even further? The answer lies in the Next Generation Air Dominance program by the U.S. Air Force, which proves that progress is ongoing. Started in 2014, this program aims to bring a new class of stealthy, sixth-generation fighters into the military's arsenal. With a huge investment of $16 billion, the NG-80 fighter is built for speed and agility, ensuring it can quickly enter and leave hostile areas. But the story doesn't end there. Operating at altitudes beyond the reach of most other aircraft, the NG-80 fighter gains a strategic advantage in aerial battles. Its stealth features make it nearly invisible to radar, allowing it to strike without warning. What really sets the NG-80 fighter apart, though, is its use of advanced artificial intelligence. This AI boosts its decision-making abilities and gives it greater autonomy in operations. The AI also allows the aircraft to control a fleet of drones, significantly increasing its effectiveness and flexibility in combat. New military tech is emerging, ready to change the game. NG-80's radar revolution. By deploying drones equipped with precise radar systems, the NG-80 fighter can spot and engage threats from long distances, showcasing a comprehensive approach to controlling the skies and shaping the future of air combat. A new drone, equipped with advanced weapons, can eliminate targets quickly and with great precision. The use of artificial intelligence helps it become more aware of its surroundings, increasing its effectiveness in battle. Combining speed, stealth, and autonomous control, this drone becomes a formidable force on today's battlefields. Advanced aircraft like the SR-72 and NG-80 could change the future of aviation, revolutionizing how we conduct reconnaissance, strike missions, and air warfare. Their success could solidify the United States Air Force's dominance and set new global standards in aviation, marking a significant step forward in aerial combat and intelligence gathering. But that's not all. In Europe, another technological marvel is emerging: the Tempest. This aircraft is packed with impressive features and is designed to dominate the skies. Capable of reaching speeds up to Mach 1.5, the Tempest combines some traditional methods with modern technology. It stands out for its power, maneuverability, and advanced stealth capabilities. European engineers have designed it to block radar signals and make it nearly invisible, using special coatings and a shape that manipulates radar waves. The Tempest is also built with a modular design, meaning it can be easily adapted for different missions and upgraded throughout its service life. It includes the latest technology, from stealth features to the ability to fly unmanned and control multiple drones. With artificial intelligence, machine learning, and directed energy weapons, the Tempest is truly a fighter jet of the future. What's more, the Tempest can work seamlessly with other aircraft, sharing data and coordinating actions through its cooperative engagement capabilities. Its virtual cockpit, displayed directly on the pilot's helmet, and its lightweight engine made from advanced composite materials highlight a focus on cutting-edge technology without compromising on cost. Leonardo, a key contributor to the project, has introduced a radar warning receiver that is not only more precise, but also much smaller than current models. The design of the Tempest, with its raised rear fuselage, S-shaped ducting behind the twin-engine inlets, and deeply placed engines, all help to minimize its visibility to enemy detection. But these features only scratch the surface of what makes the Tempest a game-changer in the world of aviation. The Tempest aircraft is packed with advanced technology, like radar and infrared detection. One of its standout features is a special pilot helmet that tracks brainwaves and health data. This helmet builds a detailed profile of each pilot. The aircraft's onboard artificial intelligence uses this profile to assist the pilot in tough situations, especially when high forces or stress make it difficult to control the plane. Additionally, the Tempest is equipped with hypersonic missiles powered by 4 engines. These missiles can fly extremely fast at 2 meters per second, making them capable of dodging even the most advanced anti-aircraft defenses, including laser weapons. But there's more. Before tensions in the Israel-Hamas conflict grew, Iran revealed a hypersonic missile called the Fatah, developed by the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, IRGC. This missile is a major leap forward for Iran's military, grabbing global attention for its speed and maneuverability, which can outpace current missile defenses. The name Fatah, meaning conqueror or bringer of victory, was chosen by Iran's supreme leader, adding a layer of symbolic meaning to the missile. The Fatah missile is a solid-fuel, 2-stage weapon that can travel up to 11,500 kilometers and reach speeds between Mach 13 and Mach 15. Its unique engine design and adjustable nozzle give it impressive speed and control. With each new tech, the future of air combat reshapes. What impact will this have? The silent rise of hypersonic dominance. Solid fuel helps missiles work better, even when the weather changes. On November 19th, Iran showed off its new FOD-2 hypersonic missile, with Ayatollah Ali Khamenei visiting the IRGC Air Force Museum in Tehran. The media reported that the FOD-2 uses a propulsion system similar to the earlier F missile, which was introduced in June. The design of this new missile is somewhat like Boeing's X-51 Waverider, especially in its re-entry vehicle, though it doesn't have an air intake for a scramjet engine. This new hypersonic missile from Iran is known for its incredible speed, which is much faster than regular ballistic missiles. This speed gives it a longer range and leaves less time for enemies to react, making it a powerful addition to Iran's military tools. As we explore the development of cutting-edge fighter technologies, the partnerships between the USS Dark Star, NGAD, Europe's Tempest, and the Joint X-1 teams are becoming increasingly important. These collaborations are crucial not only for building defenses against new threats, but also for tackling the bigger issues that come with such powerful weapons. The US NGAD program is leading a significant change in air combat, moving towards a system that includes both manned, sea, and unmanned elements designed to operate effectively in challenging environments. This strategy involves autonomous drones working alongside manned aircraft, adapting to different combat situations with greater effectiveness and resilience. The program's goal is to redefine air superiority by incorporating various elements, from satellites to a secure combat cloud network, ensuring smooth operations across multiple areas. In Europe, the Tempest project, led by the UK, is incorporating advanced technologies like artificial intelligence, drone swarm management, and hypersonic weapons. This aircraft is designed to be highly adaptable, with a modular structure that allows for quick updates and changes to meet different mission needs. There's a strong focus on stealth and advanced propulsion systems, aiming to make the Tempest a dominant force in the skies. The GCAP initiative, a collaboration between the UK, Italy, and Japan, is preparing for another leap in fighter technology. Set to replace older models like the Eurofighter Typhoons and Mitsubishi F2s by 2035, GCAP aims to integrate both crewed and uncrewed systems into a unified combat force. This initiative is supported by various partners who contribute their unique technologies and expertise, showing a strong commitment to shared defense and technological progress. Together, these programs reflect a global trend toward integrating more complex, interconnected, and autonomous technologies in future military aircraft. The focus on international collaboration highlights the importance of addressing shared security concerns and the collective effort to achieve technological leadership in air combat. These technological advances could either calm down or increase global tensions, depending on how they're used. They add a new layer to international conflicts. The fast progress in aerospace technology, seen in projects like the X-1, SR-72, NGAD, and Tempest, is changing how we think about warfare in the skies and space exploration. These technologies offer amazing capabilities, but also bring up serious ethical and strategic questions. What do you think? Do these technological leaps bring us closer to peace or push us towards conflict? Like, comment, and subscribe for more.